What's good, y'all? Welcome to the What You Mean podcast, where we give you our rarely serious, random thoughts and passionate opinions on everything pop culture. It's your man, Fex, Mr. Pockets Getting Thicker, and with me, as usual, is Mr. Card Swiper, Chip Stacker, the young Scarface.
Indeed.
Thank y'all for tuning in for episode 10. Technically, episode like 15, 16 at this point, but we ain't even gonna talk about that. For everybody who got our little spiel about, Phoenix flexing and rubbers just now, everybody who didn't, you can see where the inspiration for the intro came from. That's all I'm saying.
If you want to see that, go get on Patreon.
$5 a month, bro. $7 if you go through Apple. I'm just saying.
So,
Literally.
first things first, there's some video game trailers I need Homefex to watch. Y'all are going to watch us watch said trailers.
We'll throw it up on the screen, bro. I'll put them in reverse or something. I don't know.
He'll find a way. Just let me find this.
Also, to everybody, I want y'all to know that I am appreciative of y'all being patient. We've been trying to get better, and also I've been trying to be a little bit more lenient about what words get censored and what words don't get censored. So for everybody who's ever been confused, I appreciate y'all for still even trying to listen, even if it was only 10 minutes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a lot of beeps. I apologize for how much I cuss. I am a construction worker, bro. We cuss for everything. You have to. If not, people don't take you seriously. So you kind of got to be like, get the hammer, but it's not like, I got to be respectful to our audience. And for y'all, I'm done cussing for the rest of the pod.
And I'm just
every time I cuss after this, we're going to think of something, and I'm going to owe you guys something every time I cuss after this moment.
We'll give free Patreon subscriptions.
Yeah. However many times I cuss after this, that's a Patreon subscription. So let's say I say 15 cuss words total. I'm giving out 15 Patreon subscriptions. Tap in.
I'm not doing that whatsoever. I'll try. I'll be conscious.
I cuss way more than you, though. It's not the same.
I guess, yeah.
I cuss way more than you do, and I'm sure they hear that on the playback.
Because, I've been allowed to say since I was in the 4th grade, bro. So it was downhill for me for after that.
He just taking advantage of it.
Literally.
All right. God of War trailer. I'm not even going to say.
Oh, because this ain't the TV show. It's the actual game, bro.
There's a game.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
All right. God of War new game trailer. I'm not going to say what it is because I'm going to give him an idea. I'm sure he knows the premise.
Yeah. Now that I know this is the game trailer, I've heard a couple things. Mostly controversy.
I ain't got nowhere to stand this phone. My phone is heavy.
That was it. Mine's sliding. That's why. No,
what did you do?
We were the pause.
Okay, I fixed it.
No, I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
I'll just hold it.
Yeah, we got the grinder now.
Oh, we do have a grinder. Grinder saver.
Hell no, it never saved me, really.
Oh. Grinder was a better concept.
Yeah.
Put the phone down. You gotta watch it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to put it like out of hand. Okay.
We're gonna stop it at like 5 minutes. It's 25 minutes.
God damn.
It's a gameplay trailer.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
But it's the only one they revealed about it.
Find your way home. Feel free.
I'm so confused.
Okay, bring them close. The pattern, it happened. They're starting on half. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
That's how you can tell this game developers, because you know too well when to jump. I wouldn't have thought that would have been close enough. You know what I'm saying?
There was no yellow paint. Now the games have the yellow paint
Yeah.
arrow going upwards and shit.
I would have just thought it was too far, like you wouldn't have connected, you know? Okay.
So much swag.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
I thought she would use his leg as a hammer.
Now,
I really hope you can do that throughout the whole game. Imagine you whoop an enemy and you're like, damn, I like to spit.
And just
Throw that on. That'd be sick. Not likely, but it'd be dope.
I have one historic thing to question when it comes to the style of armor. We'll see.
Oh, I think I'm gonna just have to let you watch the whole thing for you to get it.
No, because I'm saying like
you gotta watch the whole thing.
They were talking about, I think it was like Greeks and Romans, that they were the only ones who would only wear armor on the actual side they're fighting with and keep this side unarmored because they couldn't afford it. You know what I'm saying? They were brokies, so they could only buy half.
I don't know if that's the case or not, but I know that hand has magic. We've seen that, so I don't know if she needs
maybe,
armor.
Yeah. Like on some D&D shit, like if it has armor on, the magic won't work.
Right.
The gateway is closed.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free? Touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Garvey? I can show you.
truth will only make this more painful. No. Let's see. I will handle that problem. You'll learn new pets.
I'm still confused of what religion is this. I was like, is it China? Is it like Egypt? Like, so confused.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
Fresh air. Oh, you're...
China.
Bleach reference.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The kid is Frank.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
way out, but you're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working.
Where are we anyway?
The life of the gods? I call it here everywhere.
That's the god. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank. That task. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic is wrong here. I feel alone here.
You won out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Find your way home.
That's it. What were you thinking of?
I promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Well, let's get out of here.
Okay. Ready?
This scene is so tight. That's hard as bruh. You're not gonna convince me not to. I don't care what they're talking about in the street. She already showed us she got hands like crazy.
I don't know. My opinion is it was settled since the beginning, Your Honor. You can watch a little more of it.
There's a scene you need to see.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how much is left.
Oh, good little amount. We can pause it right now if you want.
I think you should give her the sword.
But there's a real good couple scenes coming up. I don't know.
Nah, we good. We can finish it. We already here, Your Honor.
Okay.
Another like 5 minutes.
Take it.
The Wolverine one's a gameplay trailer too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that though. I think I prefer gameplay trailers so I know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Wait! You need to get out of here!
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help! Here we go, coming up behind!
I'm dead.
Raw, bro.
I'm dead.
Her and Kratos going aura for aura must be insane. Punching souls out their body.
I had to tap back in with these. Real quick.
Here you go.
They were like, we still in line of in and out. I'm like, that sounds about right, bro.
Come on!
No, I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
Yeah, I'm definitely leaning on the it's China.
I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham. Try again!
Faye, focus!
Where? I will wrench you thread by thread. You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
I'm dead.
You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing.
Look at that was a cool little ability. I'm dead. Okay, what's his name? Radon?
Just give up.
I don't give up.
Truly reminiscent of a God of War boss. When they tell you to give up, that means they're about to die. I'm dead. Alright. I'm here to give you my opinion that I told you I already settled the moment that I saw it first. Come on.
Uh-huh.
You already know me, bruh. I don't like Karen. I don't like her at all. I'm tired of everything that she's been in. I'm tired of all the things that she gets. It's cool. I get you like D&D. I love D&D too. I know you watching this. She's a fan of the pod. We love you.
I get what you
You
mean,
know what
bro,
I'm
but
saying?
then again, I think
It's a whole
you're too
different
focused
universe
on
and
the
all that.
person. I'm more into the whole game, and I kind of don't give a shit. She's been Faye since the beginning, since they showed her in God of
Yeah,
War 1.
this is the
Like,
first one. Yeah,
since the
she's
first one,
always
you
been
know,
fake.
she's been Faye. So it is what it is.
But hear me out. Hear me out. This is also giving Joker 2 though, because they're like, well, what should we do for the next God of War? And then they were like, yo, Deborah is killing it, and she's already in the games. We could set her up this way. We could prepare the Atreus games because they kind of set it up at the end of Ragnarok, like Atreus
I'm
was
gonna
going
have to stop you there
was
because
gonna carry
Joker
the next
2
one.
is so foul and wrong. Like, there was no redeeming qualities to that. There's redeeming qualities
Yeah,
to this.
100%.
So what I am gonna say,
But I'm just saying they put an actor to carry something, is what I'm saying. That's where it's reminiscent of the other thing. They thought putting Lady Gaga was going to carry Joker 2. And I don't know if they expected all of the backlash that they got by putting Deborah, because that's what I'm saying.
I feel like they could have chose anybody off the street and they would have got backlash.
Yeah,
because
it
it's
was
fucking Kratos.
Yeah, it was
that, and because
be
it's
a
not
woman.
Kratos. They're gonna do that shit. It's Atreus' turn. They're gonna be like, I don't want to play as this kid. I want to play as Kratos. That's just what's gonna happen because Kratos is the face and the first God of War character that was the main character. What I like is it's first off, the god she's fighting is a Mongolian god, right? The redheaded dude. His name is Bexi. He's a Mongolian god, Tibetan god, you know, Buddhist, you know. And then you see Sekhmet,
that's
the Egyptian god of war. And then Frank, the little square cube thing, goes, this is the afterlife of the gods, the everyone. That's what he calls it.
Okay.
Because I've watched it with captions.
No, because when I heard him say the every win, that's where I was like, everywhere, everything, all at once. Like, it's that.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
What I thought about was like, how sick would it be in the everyone if we see everyone Kratos has killed? Thank you. And then, you know, they go.
That's why the doors are closed.
You know, she starts trying to get help from people, and oh yeah, you know, she runs into this dude who's super fast, and he's got these boots on his feet, and she's like, yeah, I need help. Like, I need to get back to my husband, and this is that. Like, oh, what did you leave behind? Oh, my husband was this Greek god, and he killed plenty of people. And then he's gonna be like,
I don't think she would say that though.
You know, it's gonna, you know, obviously it's not gonna be like that, but yeah, the conversation's gonna be like, yeah, I need to get back to my man. Who's your man? Because like, you're a god, you got to be married to a god, right? Yeah. Like, he's gonna be like, oh, Kratos from Sparta. He's gonna be like, huh?
Well, that's what
I'm helping you for
hand in the air. You're gonna hate when I say this. That's a very Deborah thing to be like,
my man Daredevil, say something, say something.
But she's literally like
what's being written for her. I get that, but like,
I don't know, bro, because you're still seeing it as like she's Karen Page and she's literally like a whole different character, bro. And I'm just excited because one, all the gods that Kratos might have killed her there. Two, she might run into Odin and Modus and Magni and all the other Norse gods. What was dude with the horn? The guy who couldn't be touched.
Galahorn?
No,
the Galahorn is what it's called.
The guy who couldn't be touched. He had like the foresight. The one that Kratos ends up strangling and
with the Heimdall.
Heimdall.
Yeah, with sword.
Right. What about all that? What other pantheons is she gonna run into? What moments are gonna? Because this, I guess, what they're saying is this runs congruent with what happened from the first game as soon as they burn her.
Yeah.
So this is all happening simultaneously.
While because she says it too when I was pointing out of how the developers know when to jump.
Right.
Because she was saying it right then. She was like, okay, he lit the pyre. That means they're doing their part.
Yeah.
But I got to do my part. I just don't know what the it is right now because I'm here.
That's the thing, bro. I'm excited because who knows? And like, bro, the gameplay is sick. The parry she does is the same one Atreus does, bro. I saw them like on Twitter. They put the side by side of like when Atreus goes like and he dispels people and parries. She does the same thing, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are cooking. And let's say this game is them because developers do this. they're gonna add a new mechanic to this game, and they're
Mhm.
gonna be like, should we put this in the next
yep.
God of War,
Mhm.
whether it be for Kratos or Atreus?
Mhm.
What are we gonna do with this? And like, I don't know. I'm excited.
Plus, if it's running congruent, that means if this one does good, she'll get her double like she's supposed to.
Exactly.
But like at the end of the day, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm still gonna buy the game. I'm still gonna play the game. I'm still gonna.
sure.
I'm still gonna stream it. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still
Yeah.
gonna talk about it.
For sure.
But it's just out of all the games we've ever seen somebody be mocapped, we've never seen their face this much.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have.
Like
I can name one right now.
Cyberpunk and Johnny
and the black lady from Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. The black lady. I forgot her name. She's covered in tattoos in real life, and she's bald, and she's in so many games, and they're always motion capturing her. And she's.
But again, it's not Cal. It's not the main character.
No, it's the black lady. Though.
You always get to see the back of their head, like.
But she's still
again,
in hella
Laufey
games as the main character, and she's always showing her face. She was just in one right now. That's like a interactive story kind of game. But I don't know. I feel like that's not, in my opinion, that's not a fair criticism because I mean, when you get an actor motion captured, they're gonna do that.
But okay, my final like, because again, what I'm trying to also like push is the idea of, even though it is a story focused game, because of how we are able to play it, it's still an RPG. Now I'm not really role playing. I'm just finishing the movie because I keep seeing her face. I keep seeing it's her. With Cal, with Kratos, with all these characters, even when I play as a female, I get to change the clothes, right? I get to pick the armor. Even the facial stuff and the helmet, all of that.
You can't do that with Kratos.
Even with Baldur's Gate, you put helmets on everybody. You're still playing as Will or whatever, but you don't see their face until it's a cutscene. You're not walking around and then turn your head and then they physically turn their head and you see their face. Like, that's a new thing, and I'll admit that's saucy. That's a dope mechanic because it makes it so much realistic of how they're moving their body to actually look at something.
Yeah, they got it.
But this is so, it's just so jaunting that it's her as the first person to get this new adjustment of all these new mechanics and new looks. Because like, even with Fallout, for example, or Oblivion, that would have been dope in that because you're playing as your own character. So to turn and actually get to see a side of your character you don't always get to see, even though you spent 35 minutes building their face.
All right.
The face I don't get to build is the face I keep seeing. And we're not going to be able to put face paint like you're saying.
I don't know, dog. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like
helmets.
that's fair. I don't feel like that's fair because didn't say that about GTA 5. Didn't say that about GTA 4. Haven't said that about any other game in any other point in time.
But we never got to see all the faces.
This is
the first time.
What?
But again,
every time you got to switch characters in GTA, you see them.
No, but I mean, like when he's walking and he turns like this, it doesn't turn enough for you to see the.
You don't think the devs did that on purpose to demonstrate? Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's a demonstration.
That's what I was just saying. It's a demonstration of the detail, but it's just she's the first one that gets it. Because now, when you take it from a money perspective, if it was Leo DiCaprio, I would say the same exact thing. Why am I seeing Leo's face so much? I'm trying to play this game.
An actor bank to do that, bro. They want you to like. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but like that's kind of what happens.
There's no real hate. This is the only problem that I'm trying to find with the game.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And again, it's not even a hate. It's also the sauce of the detail. We finally get to see these, like, if she turns and looks, she's turning and looking with her whole thing. Like, even perfect example. Whenever Kratos and Atreus would shimmy through, they would still be looking this way. They'd be looking towards where they're going.
But it wasn't even like a full.
Laufey would go like this.
Bro, it wasn't an in-character shimmy, bro. That was cutscene. The dev wasn't doing that.
Yeah,
it was a cutscene.
But
like, come on, bro. Obviously, she just woke up. They're gonna show you her face and who you're playing as. I get what you're saying, but we gotta play the game. I do understand your criticism.
You'll see though, because they're gonna start doing this a lot more. It's gonna happen in every game now, and you're gonna start to see that small detail. But it's just that small detail, and it's just funny that it was her that was first. Is what I'm trying to say.
No, I get
it could have been Leo. It could have been Tom Cruise. It could have been the for the James Bond game. It could have been any of these motherfuckers, and I would have pointed out that detail. But every time I see her turn her face, I'm like, it should have been Foggy. It should have been Foggy with Matt, not you.
That's real. No, that's real. I get it. Nah, I just think that looks sick. I'm excited to see the story. I love that there's Egyptian lore right now. There's Mongolian lore right now.
Again, the sword, saucy.
The sword. Everyone's warning her like, hey, that sword is crazy, bruh. The weird cube named Frank. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm excited. I'm
'Cause-
excited just because it looks
To
crazy.
swing it in the comics, the sword that Lin Lee uses is an actual legit, like sword
Like
in
a
like
historical
Chinese,
sword,
yeah.
yeah.
So it could be that thing, or even we know
Does
how
it have talking ribbons? Because
I don't know
hers
if it
had
has
talking
ribbons
ribbons.
at all. Yeah.
Because she was like, "Oh, talking sword," and it was like, it's the ribbons.
hmm
I don't know.
I'm tied to the sword type.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, nah.
It
You can see
solid
it though. It's
trailer,
very
though.
Shaolin or Shaolin,
Yeah.
Shaolin with the sword. You know what I'm saying? With the ribbons on the end of it and all that. One thing I will say though, she was a little too fluent with that sword. I don't know how she know that it could do all that. It's been 3 minutes that she had it in her hand.
Bro,
She
I don't know if you did the side quest in Ragnarok, but she fought Thor before anyone else did, and she left that big old crater in the earth. So it's not
she
her first rodeo,
started
bro.
all of it basically.
Yeah,
Not to
it
say
ain't
that
her
she,
first rodeo.
groomed Kratos to be like, hey, I know that you be killing gods. Let me try to set you up. But yeah, she had been at it since before. Like again, like you said, all the side quests, all the times you get to see her, talk to her, hear the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I first saw her, I'm like, dang, that's so cool that it's her. Again, it's just. What is good, y'all? It's your man Fexifex interjecting on this episode to let you know that you can find this ep and more all uncensored and ad-free for your enjoyment, all on our Patreon for $5 a month. You not only get a shout out at the end of each ep, but you can also find an exclusive pod with me and Shadi. That's patreon.com/ComSaneENT. You can get every episode of the What You Mean podcast weeks before they air, all for your binging pleasure. Once again, that's patreon.com/ComSineent, $5 a month, $7.50 if you go through Apple, but beware of that. Love y'all. Now back to the show.
What's next on the chopping block, Homfex? That was my topic.
I feel like we
That
might
was
as well keep it
good
going
long
and hit
topic.
the Wolverine right now.
Ooh, that one's longer. No. I think that one's like 8 minutes long. It's only 7 minutes. Not that long.
See if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be already late.
Bro, he ain't got to put it to his face.
That shit right there had me geeked, boy.
And that's the stance.
He's so heavy.
Literally. That landing on you, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, even when you see him push down on people, the way they're like drenched in goop.
He's covered in it, bro.
Wearing bright yellow and they can't see this. Oh, hell no!
Bruh.
Pig.
And he's tiny, bro.
Yes.
I think that's the part I love. He's tiny.
It's like in some parts you can't really tell, but in other moments,
Like,
it's
as soon as he
bro,
gets next to
he's
people,
like 2 feet tall. I'm dead. They're giving representation to the. Wait, what? A word? A word? A word? Wasn't expecting that. I mean, he said red hair, and I immediately thought that, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting it.
You're not going anywhere.
Look at him, he's tiny, bro.
In the wind of
Did you
like
see
the
that?
claws
Of
hitting,
the
bruh.
paw, like.
Bro. Even like the. It's crazy. I'm dead. No. Oh. Okay, that was fine. All I gotta say is, people taking this much damage, there ain't no way they still fighting. After one of those, you got. Oh, damn.
See if we can find a better way. Redhead. Might be our lead. Looks like she
Yes,
took
it's
off
like
into the
focused
industrial park.
vision. I'm with this, bro.
All right, let's search the area.
Oh, so they're all like part robot? It's not the disability team?
We're fighting Cyberpunk. But I tell you, she's always there. I really hope they're faithful to like.
We didn't see his face though,
We've seen his face more time.
but we didn't see it right there though.
Do another sweep.
Even when he did the spin, we couldn't see his face. He covered it with his arm.
Damn, nice. Plus, I don't think that's an actor under there.
Nah.
I think it's like a regular motion capture professional.
Yeah.
Motion capture actor.
Maybe
but
for
not
like,
like
yeah.
a TV or movie
Yeah,
actor.
yeah. See, even right there, you never looked up at the camera. You get what I'm?
I get what you're saying, but this
kept
is
looking at
also
the
not
camera
the
too much.
first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a fighting Adam Smasher.
Ship's gassing off.
Not today, Bob.
Pretty. Yo, the damage. Yo. Heat. The willing yourself to be healed, you know? I guess they had to be cybernetic. It was the only way they were gonna let us kill people like this.
This is some Wolverine ass shit. Too. Like, I watch it and I'm like, yeah, he would do that.
Whatever damage she take don't really matter, you know?
It hurt, but he'll be alright.
There you are, Red.
Damn. Just locked into the mission the whole time.
You're not going anywhere.
Right there, around it. I was hoping for the bad.
Comments, questions, remarks?
I mean, that's about it.
Crazy, bro. I really hope they make him heavy as
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of tiny ass Wolverine like jumping off a building and landing on the ground and making a big ass crater because his whole skeleton thing.
Literally.
Like, I need that
Because you could tell, especially like, I don't remember what part it was, but when he booted the dude,
Yeah.
like, you could see like the force of how hard, like, it wasn't like getting kicked by somebody.
Yeah,
it
he
was
like wrapped around
a
his.
mallet like hit him in the back and like bro, he was already dead.
This is why, like, I don't fall from Sony's fan. Sony said it's God of War. If you don't like God of War, you're tripping. You're Wolverine. Bro. You're happy now.
They didn't really have much say in it. That was a different company that made that. They kind of just gave them even less of the rights because I don't think they have the rights to Wolverine like they do with Spider-Man.
They wouldn't be able to make it.
No, I mean like
You know what? I don't think they have the rights
Sony
to
owns
X-Men.
Spider-Man, but I don't think they own Wolverine. Like they've made Wolverine games before, but even we got those Wolverine games. So I think it's more so of like them leasing out that IP to make a
But
game.
still, I'm only saying that because Sony put it on their state of play. It wasn't on anywhere else.
It's a PS5 only game.
Damn. And I don't know whether it's confirmed or not, but saying universe is Spider-Man.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The only thing though, I don't think the X-Men are a thing in this movie. I'll tell you what. Jean Grey and Wolverine didn't talk to each other like they knew each other. They kind of just looked at each other like I was. And when he smelled her, it was like, okay, it's the only lead I have. And then he seen her and goes, oh, if he would have met her by now, if he would have already known Wolverine, but he would have been like, that's Jean.
But he did say redhead, you know what I'm saying? So it's like almost.
Yeah, her hair was on the day.
Yeah, but he like sniffed it.
And he could have been like, yeah, that's Jean.
He does call her red though. He doesn't really call her Jean.
Okay, fair. I don't know.
And that's them trying to like, sneak it of like, who could it be? Because it could have been anybody. We kind of expected Jean, but again, why would he be hunting her is what I'm saying. So that's why when he said redhead, I was like, Mystique. Mystique's natural hair is red. So I was thinking that he was hunting her. But then, Jean shows up to help. So that's where they kind of like threw you off the scent. And yeah, they were saving mutants, so I could see that. And I get where you're going with the X-Men might not exist because again, it's also like licensing and bullshit. But in the Spider-Man games, when you're going around New York, one of the only places that Spider-Man never makes a reference to is the Charles Xavier Institute. You do find it, but he never mentions anything about the X-Men or whatever. He's like, oh, this is a cool school. I've always wanted to go here. Something like that. They're like, oh, I've always wanted to be one of them. Or I wonder what Wolverine's doing. But never like a X-Men related thing or mentioning anyone past Wolverine or Charles, obviously, because it's his name. So I can see that of like the X-Men don't exist or something weird is happening.
Yeah, I only say that because like,
Is it just
would you think it'd be Wolverine going to save these kids with Jean Grey? That doesn't sound like the people who'd be tasked with saving the children. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's far-fetched, but I feel like they'd be like, okay, or for example, Cyclops would be like, all right, there's some kids being hauled. That's definitely a Cyclops thing. Like, we gotta go save these mutants. They're mutants like
Charles
us.
don't really do things like that. He's got PTSD. The first time he did it, he sent everybody to die. Like that was when Jean died for the first time. That's when we found out Wolverine can die. But like literally in the first like issue that we got, the actual X-Men we know all together, they all died at the end of that. And it's because it was like a suicide. It's a weird thing. Chris Claremont created the X-Men off of the idea of the IDF. So the idea was they were a militant team and they were always sent on suicide missions. They weren't supposed to come home. That's why they're the X-Men. But then when we fell in love with that team and Jean Grey came back as the Dark Phoenix, they saw that keeping one team is better than constantly changing the team. But this is all stuff that happened back in the day.
I did not know this. I did not know they were based off of IDF.
Yeah, Chris
I gotta sit with that one for a little bit. I gotta sit with that one for a little bit, really evaluate my love for the X-Men. Beast, how could you do this to me, bro?
Literally. Because it was somebody getting mad of like, everybody always say the X-Men is for black people, that the X-Men stands for black people. No. Chris Claremont isn't Israelite. He gave a about the IDF, whatever, all that shit. And
this is news to me.
It could have just been a conspiracy theorist kind of thing because they were showing old ass pictures and newspaper articles as proof. But
this is news to me, bro.
Again, and I'd see them. It's because we got to remember a lot of the Wolverine and Jean Grey that we remember is them after the trauma, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's them when everybody knew they couldn't trust them to be by themselves anymore. Yeah. This could be an early enough situation where they trust them. And like you said, it seems like a Cyclops ass mission. It's Cyclops trusting Jean and Logan to be together, which he doesn't really do at all. Even when they are together.
I was going to say, like, that still don't sound like some Cyclops shit. That still don't sound like some Cyclops. Cyclops
unless he did it, like you said, unless he did it. He do love both of them. I forgot he did hit both.
hope.
But yeah, it definitely seems like something he would do. Oh, he definitely is,
No, I
because
know.
when he was Captain Krakoa, he was knocking them all down.
Oh, for sure. I seen that Emma Frost thing, making him look like Wolverine. He's like, how dare you? Yeah, no, man. I don't know. That shit's sick. I'm excited for it.
It's so many questions and so many who knows what.
I've platinum both Spider-Mans, so I'm gonna have to platinum Wolverine.
I couldn't platinum the second Spider-Man because of the bikes, bro. I was done. The last side quest I had to do was riding a bike, and I
think
turned
the
it
one
off.
I had to do was the beats. Or was that Miles Morales' game alone?
Yeah.
Where he goes and he collects the sounds of the beaches just to make some ass doodle ass beat.
Because white folks is making the beat.
Yeah, no, white folks is making the game.
Yeah.
Why they give him the Killmonger cut? When has Miles ever had the Killmonger cut? Y'all could have gave, bro. The code is low typer.
Code is low.
Code is low typer
with the three
waves.
lines.
Maybe a little, eye slit action. You have Puerto Rican, let the eyebrows slit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Even the cornrows, bro. Like,
they could have done so much, but they chose the Killmonger cut, and I hate it, bro. Because if the character is black, he's either bald or Killmonger cut.
Yep. Yeah, that's the only cuts they know how to.
World we live in, bro.
Yeah, see, look, the X-Men are not directly based off the IDF, though iconic writer Chris Claremont drew specific limited inspiration for certain elements from his time in Israel. Claremont has stated that his experience on an Israeli kibbutz has inspired the tough female soldiers of the X-Men. Real specific world inspirations like Magneto and Xavier. Some people try to say it's the MLK and Malcolm X, but then he kind of adjusted that to say, I'm just saying, bro.
I'm not saying you're a load of barnacles. I'm saying that's a load of barnacles.
Yeah.
That's a load of barnacles. Nah, I'm a chill. Bro, how many times have I cussed?
I don't even know. We're going to find out. Y'all about to be eating good as
oh my God. I just say you're like, damn. It can't be that many. It can't be that many. We've been watching videos.
Theoretically, damn counts as one. So that's
watch out. I'm talking about stuff we gotta censor.
Hey, that's one of the ones, Your Honor.
Ain't no way. We wouldn't be able to say anything.
Exactly. That's why everything is
I'm actually concerned, bro. You're gonna have to send me the cuss counter after this. This is crazy.
Why did I about to say I was about to Google X-Men cussing? I'm like, wait, no, I meant to say like
viewers, fans.
Dang, they stunted me. We had 120. They was hating on my shine.
In New York City, I hope Batman and Daredevil are outside tonight. Because after what the Knicks just did to the Spurs, after the Spurs had a 29-point lead, not to get all basketball, I'm not all basketball, but I kept an eye on that. I know that city is crazy right now. I know.
They literally jumped a dude for wearing a Spurs jersey.
That's probably the one that's the documented cases.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine the undocumented cases. Like, I know New Yorkers are very passionate about being New York, especially when they conquer something in New York.
And bro, they don't really get many dubs, you know what I'm saying?
Especially like, no disrespect. After 9/11, New York got to go hard. New York got to go hard because they got to let you know you can't with us no more.
Not at all, not even a little bit.
So I get it. But also, man, y'all are over there beating up innocent men and women, bro, just passing by because they wore a Spurs jersey. That's crazy, bro. I really hope Batman outside tonight. Because I think I just cussed like 10 times.
I'm dead.
Oh my God. We're cooked.
Literally. Hey, but y'all eating good. That's all I gotta say. Y'all gonna get a whole lot of. Y'all gonna see the link. It's gonna pop up. Y'all probably gonna see the link before you see the app.
Straight up, bro.
So shout out to everybody who's here now.
Yeah, now y'all are. Now there's no excuse for you not to be on our Patreon.
That part. I don't even want to hear it.
I'm looking for the camera there. Now there's no excuse for you to not be on our Patreon.
Don't even want to hear it.
It's coming out of my pocket. Now y'all have no excuse.
Scandalous. Another topic I can think of off the top of my head because we kind of talked about it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It goes with the AI scamming. We were talking about how they trick people and kidnap people.
Yep.
They're doing it in America with Indeed, bruh. They're setting up fake job listings on Indeed, telling people to drive out to warehouses in the middle of nowhere and making them disappear, Your Honor. Like straight up disappear.
I'm not surprised, bro.
Let me try to find this.
What the hell was that? It's only a matter of time, bro. I feel like there's so many, like, what are those cameras going up? Those flock cameras. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Those flock cameras going up, Palantir cameras that are like observing people and monitoring their faces and getting biometric info. And it's like,
Like at your gate and shit.
yeah, bro, like, y'all are
If y'all
wild.
know anybody that's applying for jobs on Indeed, please tell them to be safe and be careful. I know a lot of people is out here looking for jobs, but they is scamming on Indeed with jobs. I done seen numerous people talking about this on my FYP. They saying it's like 17 people that's missing in Atlanta due to jobs on Indeed. But I just seen on my FYP that the lady was speaking about a girl that went missing that applied for a warehouse job on Indeed. So the girl just thinking she just applying for a regular job, right? She goes to the job interview, right? Introduces herself to the guy. He introduces himself to her. So he tells her to come to the back. You know, they had some things, you know, to talk about, I guess, concerning the job. Why they say they never heard no more from the girl. Then it goes to say a few days later, they found the girl was unalive. Yes.
Can't even say dead on TV now.
Literally.
On Indeed, she went to the job as if she was getting hired, but the job was fake. So it was a scam. So he took this girl, unalived her, and threw her body somewhere. Y'all, please be careful and be safe. I know a lot
You
of
can
people
see
is
like
out
even
Her
the
New
fucking
Orleans
warehouse
accent is
literally.
beautiful. I love that accent.
But yeah, like you can see even the warehouse they're recording and it looks like there's pallets
You
that
think
need
that's
to
the
move, but it's
warehouse
just like
though? I think that
I
was
don't
just
think
a
it was a
random.
specific
Yeah, I
one,
was
but
like,
it
I
was a
think that's
different
just
one.
some abandoned warehouse. But
Because
no,
like that's probably
freaky.
motherfuckers getting curious and being like, "Yo, we seen this weird ass
Bruh,
warehouse in the middle of nowhere.
They
What's
were,
in here?"
I mean, not even trying to like compare apples to oranges, but like that's what was going on during the whole ICE shit. People was looking for work. Hey, come work for me over here, bruh. You show
Dog.
up, boom, ICE waiting for you. You getting deported, bud. I up. Oh my god, dude. Y'all are gonna eat so good on these.
I was like, "Wait, what is he talking about?" And then I ran it back. I was like, "Oh, that's what he's talking about." I told you that's why I couldn't do it.
I can't do it. I'm struggling. But no, it's really sad because that was actually happening during the ICE raids and all that, and when ICE was offering money for people, for reporting people for them to be deported, people would be like, "Oh, hey, come do this work for me." You know, they'd go pick up some guys at Home Depot. They'd call, people they knew they were undocumented and they knew they could do some work for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Get them to start working, and they'd call ICE on the lowdown. ICE show up, grab everybody. I mean, it's no different, except this exploitation of maybe a whole other group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Same
Again,
thing.
Atlanta.
They could be harvesting organs. Who you don't even
That
know,
too,
bro.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dog. It's crazy. The world is crazy. We live in such a large country that imagine how many of these things don't get reported. How many of these things happen in, I don't know if they're happening, but Rhode Island, Maine, Vermont, West Virginia, how many things are happening in Minnesota, Michigan, Wyoming, Idaho, all these, Nebraska, Ohio,
Delaware,
Iowa,
bro.
all these states that are so far from where we are that we never hear about this stuff. But this stuff is probably happening on a daily, weekly basis in crazy numbers.
Because they're damn near more forest than city. You feel me? So it's easy to tell them, "Hey, come over here," and boom, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You done.
And I mean, police
Yo,
forces
if
clearly
y'all
show
know
they
anybody
really
that's
don't
applying for
care
jobs on
about
Indeed, please
solving
tell
the
them to
crime.
be
They
safe
just like,
and
okay,
be
just
careful.
work.
I know a lot of
So
people is out here looking for
crazy, dog. I
jobs,
don't know.
but they
Because I
is
mean, I hate to
scamming
be that
on
guy and
Indeed
be on
with
their side
jobs.
or whatever.
I
But
done seen
after working security, I
numerous
know
people talking
sort of
about
kind
this
of what
on
it's
my
like. You don't want to
FYP.
deal with that
They
shit
saying
either,
it's like
nigga.
17
The
people that's
crackhead
missing
bothering
in
you, he
Atlanta
fucking
due
bothered
to
me too.
jobs
okay,
on
but then again,
Indeed.
like,
But I just seen on my FYP that the lady was speaking about a girl that went
you're getting
missing that
paid
applied
security
for a
guard,
warehouse
so
job
people get
on
paid
Indeed.
police officer
So the girl
wages to
just
do
think
and she
job.
just
You think
applying
they
for
do
a
their
regular job,
The
right?
police
She
departments
goes
get
to the job
millions
interview,
and
right?
billions in
Introduces
funding.
herself to the
Think they
guy.
do their
She
job, but
he
they don't.
introduces
So
himself
that's
to
the
her.
biggest.
And they
So
also
he
get
tells
under
her
fucking
to come
paid,
to the
you
back.
know, while
You
the
know,
big
they
heads
had
get
some
paid.
Yeah,
things,
exactly.
to
It's
speak
like,
about, to talk
Cause
about,
like,
I
that,
guess,
I'm not gonna
concerning the
sit here and say
job.
a cop gets
Why they
underpaid.
say
that
they
I know
never
cops
heard
don't
process,
no
get
more
underpaid
from the
for
girl.
shit.
Then he
But
goes to
you know, a
say a
regular
few
beat
days
cop, the
later,
detectives
they
make
found
bank.
the
You
girl
yeah,
know,
was
hell yeah.
everyone who
unalive.
does the actual investigation part
Yes.
makes bank.
Due
I was
to
So
gonna say
her
fucking
applying
Josh
for a
Johnson was the one that
job
pointed that
on
out of like,
Indeed,
he's
she
like,
went to the job as if she was getting
what you call it?
hired,
The
but
only
the
time you
job
ever
was
see
fake.
a subway
So
cop is when he end up
it was
getting
a
caught. Cause
scam.
you all,
So
whenever you're like,
he
hey
took
bro,
this
something
girl,
happening over here, you just catch him like
unalived her,
Bigfoot, and he like,
and threw her body
he like
somewhere.
looking around, seeing where
Y'all,
everybody
please
else
be
went, and he the
careful
only
and be
one there.
safe.
I've
I
never
know
seen
a lot of
cops
people.
prevent a crime. I've only seen them show up after and make a report, and nothing ever happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying on niggas all that money for. But yeah, man, crazy. I
Literally.
was just looking at a topic, and I put my phone down. I was
That got real.
pulling something out the ball. God, it's hot. I'm like sticking in my shirt.
That bro, that's what I'm saying.
I look like I'm doing the fat hug, but I'm just hot, dude. My shirt is sticking. Yeah. So the Japanese have developed a way to grow teeth.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's like we're getting to cyberpunk territory. We're getting to cyberpunk territory. No, nobody wanted to believe me when I said we were living in cyberpunk. We're getting to cyberpunk territory.
How much of the article did you read, or like how much did you see?
So I saw that what they're saying is they found a way to grow the existing, because I guess your teeth leave like bulbs.
Yeah, there's like
so
a
you can regrow.
set,
Like a third phase, and they found a way to activate whatever grows that. And not that they just grow overnight, but they found a way to activate what's left over for a new tooth to grow. I didn't see if they had successfully pulled it off, but I did see that, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. Why are we finding that out right now? Why, like, what experiments are being done? We're like,
ooh, I did not think of that
What
being the case scenario, because this is kind of gonna trickle into what I'm saying, because it's probably gonna be a Patreon topic. This is full conspiracy. Hear me out. I keep saying it, and Olivia's, obviously they're a bunch of white people or whatever, and they're trying to crack jokes, but I'm like, I've been seeing a lot of black people living in China propaganda, bruh. I have not been seeing, like, you rarely ever hear about black people in China. Why am I seeing like days on end of videos all on my feed of like, this is what it's really like to live, in China as a black person, or in China, black people really us, they're hella cool or whatever. And I'm seeing all these different things about black people should live in China. When before that, I was seeing black people should live in Japan stuff. Oh, it's not that bad for black people in Japan. They say all this, whatever, but they really do us or do da da da. It's just they don't like Americans, like all this weird, like, okay, why are you trying to separate yourself from being an American then? Because being black is an American experience. So therefore, how are you calling yourself black? Because you can't even call yourself African American either. That's still American. And you say you don't want to be American no more. Try to make that make sense. I'm just a lot of this weird stuff, and now you saying that they're magically figuring out how to regrow teeth and all this and that.
Who's volunteering for these experiments? Who needs the money so bad that they're volunteering for these experiments?
Or hear me out, not to be that guy. This is already a Patreon topic. There's a lot of people, that we would see pictures of that were mutated or up from all the radiation and all the fallout and all that.
I was Japan though.
Yeah, but we don't really see that there's the same regrowing teeth.
It's China.
Wait, I thought Japan was regrowing.
Oh, it is Japan. You're right.
You see what I'm saying? So they were probably been experimenting on all these people for a long time to figure out how to de-radify them or fix them or whatever.
They got to do something with them. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Because in Vietnam, you still, like, again, I was seeing black people living in Vietnam propaganda. That was a lot shorter than it was all the other ones. I saw more Thailand black people propaganda than Vietnam. But anyways, they were showing a lot of the people who got by Agent Orange, but you get to still see those people, and we still see the fallouts and all those people that live in those certain areas.
Right.
We don't really see any of the Japanese anymore. And maybe the radiation was worse
And
and it
like
killed
people
them.
can live in
but-
Hiroshima and Nagasaki now.
Mhm.
So like,
how did they figure that out faster than Chernobyl and everybody else? Even the places in Nevada that we've dropped bombs to test. I'm pretty sure they're still not the same. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, bro. You got a good point. I don't know.
That's all. That's my conspiracy spiel because we're not even gonna get into the alien shit. I don't even really know what's going on, and I haven't really given a about the government trying to tell us finally that aliens are real. But them regrowing teeth, how you even learn that you could do
How
that?
you know you could do that? Out of all the years of people doing orthodontic surgery and X-rays and all this, how y'all barely finding out y'all can do that, bro? It's like the syphilis Tuskegee experiment, bro. When it was injecting black
and
folks
look,
with
and where
syphilis.
where's Tuskegee at? Where's that at?
Somewhere in the middle. Nowhere. I think
Close
it's in
to
Alabama now.
Yeah, it's close to Georgia and it's close to ATL. It's close to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, look at the experiments they was doing over there. Told a bunch of sharecroppers, hey, bro, come work over here. We're gonna run some medical tests on you. We'll pay you. They were just giving these syphilis. What I'm saying, bro, like, so it's this crazy world we live in, bro. There's one thing that you gonna be no matter where you go, whether it's Japan, China, Vietnam, Thailand, whatever. You're gonna be black. Like,
I thought he was gonna say and I was gonna let y'all know that this was a Patreon only.
no,
so it wasn't even gonna matter if you said because the free
this
folks
whole
wouldn't
thing,
even know.
This whole thing, But you're gonna be black. They're not gonna see you as another person. The first thing they're gonna say is black guy. Not that guy. They're gonna say that black guy, that black girl, that black person. It's not gonna be nothing else. But that's like, that's what makes the whole thing so up. Not to get all, woke and shit. Like, even African people don't with black American people. So it's like,
So that proves
what do black Americans have? Where do black Americans go? Where do they belong if they're not wanted here? They're not wanted there. The motherland don't want nothing to do with them. That's kind of like, what's the, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it there.
What do we claim? What do we accept? You feel me? Yeah, that's definitely a thing that we always be, talking about is like, yeah, being black is being black is an American experience. You know what I'm saying? It's way different. Black people in Japan, I hate to be it, even if they are, black, still Japanese, and they still them more if anything.
Yeah,
and like
for sure.
That's one of my favorite parts that I love about the black Chinese and Japanese propaganda. Is because the moment that they start speaking it, everybody falls in love with them. Yeah, they're like, bro, I want to be your friend now. Or
LeBron James.
There was one where it was a dude and he was in Japan and he I don't know, he stopped by a group of kids or whatever and he tried to ask for a high five and they were hella excited. They were trying to flex their English and talk to him and try to understand what's going on, whatever, cultures do want to intermingle, and the future is beige, 100%.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like I said, the future is beige, and there's going to be a certain part of that beige that's going to be forgotten and overlooked on how we got to the beige.
I don't even mean to be like rude or nothing, but like talking about that beige, it's like when you see a light skinned person have kids with a white person, and you're just like, ain't no more black in there, bruh. Like, I'm not hating or nothing, but like I'll see it with celebrities, and I'll be like, the kids are just gonna be white. Like, because they're that light skinned or their partner's that white, and it's like, oh, your kids are just gonna be white, dog. Like, that's kind of crazy because you're gonna tell them like, don't forget you're black, and they're gonna go out there and live a white experience.
This is such a crazy tangent, but I think I found the way to dismount from this. I don't know if you've seen this theory, but I'm gonna show it to you right now because we were talking about not being black anymore, not being black passing, and I got the flash in my mind.
Legs. I can't. Oh. Y'all gotta claim the Patreon though. Like, we can't go looking for you. You jump in the comments and you go, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. We will get in contact with you and get you that link. I'm not playing.
Because theoretically, each link only has one click on it. So once you use yours, the one that Apollo sent me is gone.
Damn.
But it's probably because of how much controversy and chaos that it created on the internet. But basically, there was a thing going around everybody was saying that Gojo is actually a black person and he's just albino. And they were saying, because think about it, why did he go to Africa? Why is he cool with all the black people? Like,
He's
why
not.
did
He beat
everybody
the
not
shit
like?
out of Miguel.
I mean, that's what we do to each other. You know?
That's crazy, bro. He beat the dog shit out of Miguel on screen, bro. That was foul.
On screen, bro. But yeah, now I saw that and I was dying. I was like, nah,
The
bro. There it
blackest-
is.
albinism, and Gojo fans are mad about this. So if you go to Google and look up what race is Gojo, this is what comes up. He has become a fan favorite, admired for his strength, wit, and inexplicable persona. Yet what sets Gojo apart from many of his anime counterparts is his very distinctive and thought-provoking detail, his identity as a black man. According to Google, Gojo is black. This is because Gojo has albinism. That explains Gojo's white skin and white hair. It is known that
And the
people
blue
with
eyes.
albinism have white skin and white hair because their skin and hair don't have
Why did
any
everybody
melanin.
in his family
Because
didn't
of
like
course,
him?
how dark your skin
And they
is
didn't
and
f him and they were all scared of him and thought he was
is based on
chaotic.
how much melanin you have. That also explains why Gojo has blue eyes. People with complete albinism, even ocular albinism, have blue eyes. Because again, having blue eyes is because you have no melanin in your eyes. This also explains why Gojo is always covering his eyes. It is known that people with ocular albinism, their eyes are incredibly sensitive to the sun, so they always have to wear eye coverings. This is why Gojo is always wearing a blindfold or always wearing sunglasses to protect his eyes from the UV radiation of the sun. According to Google,
But if you look at the pictures of the
Bruh.
and even the albino niggas standing up like, we are Gojo.
What this sound like? This sound like when black people be like, "We the first Native Americans." That's exactly what this sounds like, bro. Man, ain't no black character. I don't even think Miguel couldn't have been African. His name is Miguel. Like,
Yeah, so he's probably
he
Afro-Brazilian
probably
or something.
Brazilian
Yeah.
or some family back home, but ain't no way, bro. There was no black people in JJK.
Why was it so easy for him to send Yuta to Africa?
Because they want to go looking for Black Rope with Miguel.
But also you gotta remember, Yuta is Gojo's cousin. So he like, hey, come kick it. Let's go see the family back home.
Stupid. What the
God damn, bro. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I just
Next
low
doesn't
key,
make sense.
the more I think about it, bro, there wasn't no black people in JJK.
Yeah, because Miguel was basically one of the only ones. Hikari is light skinned. He's technically not even
Hikari black at all. He is a blonde-haired Asian with a.
No, he dyed his hair blonde. I could have sworn he was light skinned.
Nah, what?
I thought he was half black and half Japanese.
They ain't ever done that.
That was my one little question of like, oh, that's funny that the one black character in JJK is dating the
right.
Yeah,
And he's a gambler. Nah, Hikari's Japanese.
Yeah, Miguel is the only black character. Other characters, yeah, nah. What the Juzo? Yeah, the dude who like wore the thing.
He looked Mexican. He looked like a butcher.
Literally.
Juzo was the dude who made the sword Maki uses.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, he has dark skin tones, but he wasn't tied to any identity.
That's like when they show like the black Bleach characters like Tosin and Yoruichi, and they're like, they're Japanese, bro. It's like, bro, Tosin has cornrows, bro.
Literally.
Like, what do you mean he's Japanese? And they'll show like Yoruichi, and they'll be like, nah, bro, she not black, bro. That's crazy. Who else? Who was the other black character?
Yeah, no, he is. He's Blasian. Hikari is Japanese, but author Gege confirmed that one of his parents has African ancestry. Because of his mixed heritage, he is often referred to as Blasian.
Ain't no way.
And then again,
Pull up the article. That's Google AI.
It's the fro, bro.
That's Google AI. Google AI is the same person who said Gojo was black. So
hey, Gojo is black.
The blackest person in that show is Yuji's father. He
Okay,
wasn't
hold
around.
on. I found the little. I found. I'm dead.
He wasn't around.
Cause yeah, bro. Ever since I saw the fro, I was like, this got a fro, bro.
Bruh, that is not no light skinned black person, bruh. You better piss me off, bro.
Official comment on Hikari's race. Let's talk about it. All right. So first of all, shout out to Gen 1 who asked me to talk about this today, but a lot of people are talking about this, and I think it mostly stems from this headline, which I've seen circulate all across social media. Hikari's identity revealed. Fans asked directly.
At most, that nigga
Akutami
possibly
answers.
Mexican because of
What
that
does
little
this talk
mustache.
about?
Mhm,
Well, he goes
mhm.
on to reference this, saying Akutami was asked regarding Kenji Hikari. Fans speculate about his race. Could you clarify his ethnicity? And Akutami says Hikari is, of course, Japanese. However, one of his parents has African ancestry, so he would be considered Blasian.
Gay don't know the word Blasian. I don't believe that.
But he said as it's referred to abroad. He's on Twitter getting death threats. He knows what Blasian is.
All right, Gay. I mean, I don't know. You could have
His
made.
favorite anime is Bleach, and you don't think he knows what a Blasian is?
Ain't no Blasians and Bleach. It's just
Yoruichi is.
that lady is black. We are not
She
doing this,
might have
bro.
been Blasian.
We are not doing. That lady is black. She black like toast and black.
It's Tosin Black. But
Yeah, but so is Yorichi. She just got straight. She got a weave in.
I don't know.
She one of
bro.
the black people that are like, oh, you mixed. And then, no, I'm just black.
Oh, you mixed. I don't know.
You just
bro.
pulled that on Yorichi.
Because how
bro.
else would she have been the head of the? I feel like there's definitely like.
What you mean? They even showed in. Hold on, bro. Pause. They showed the original Gote 13. Her ancestors just as black as she is.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it.
What are we talking about? There's some in there.
Yeah, it's never stated, but many see her as black, Blasian, or some people think she's Indian.
Well, get the.
Yeah.
That is a black woman. Look at her. Look at her brother. And look at her ancestors.
Yeah, they're trying to say like Filipina or Cambodian.
Yeah. I ain't never seen no.
Or dark-skinned Japanese Yokinawan. Some argue that also Reapers are culturally Japanese. Under this theory, her skin tone is simply representative of her darker complexion seen in the native islanders of the Okinawas. Oh, what? There's natural black people in Japan?
They probably like Mexican colored.
Yeah.
What's the other black character? Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just a black guy. I don't. He just lived in Okinawa. I don't think that him.
He just lived there, bro.
I guess those people look darker than everybody else, but that's not. Mexican. Yeah, that's not Yoruichi dark, Your Honor. But they do have fros. Where'd the fro come from? How far?
That's a one-off.
Hear me out though.
How far is Japan from Africa?
We was jumping off the boats at every spot that we could. That's how we got to all these different places. Who knows?
Hey, bro, I don't know, but that's still not dark enough.
Yeah, it's not dark enough at all. It ain't a weird.
It's like
near
Oetsu
dark.
to Maya. Nobody's gonna look at Oetsu and be like, bro, nah, he Okinawa. Bro, he got an Afro mohawk.
Literally.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, because Yoruichi was the only one that I could think of. Well, her and Chad, I guess, are the only people that I can say are light skins. They're mixed.
Chad's Mexican.
Yeah, but Mexican Japanese, he mixed. So yeah, and then now every time I see in Toto, I cannot see Chad in this exactly. He's just a meme version of Chad. Yeah, he's literally just the same, bruh. He got the chain. He's buff as he always punching in the face.
So would that make?
And he's best friends with the main character. And think about it.
Y'all start saying Bleach ain't the reason y'all got everything you like. Just remember.
Another peak ep. It's good being back. We finally hit double digits. We glad that we got to spend double digits with y'all. Shout out to y'all. We're probably going to edit a little bit of that beginning so you didn't just watch 25 minutes of us watching a video. We'll probably do the first 5 minutes, clip it, and then skip it. Yeah. You feel me? So we appreciate y'all. Thank you for tapping in for episode 10. As usual, shout out to Micho Milianes, Big Dove, #1 Patreon subscriber. That's why we had to pull out to see him face to face, Your Honor. And y'all could get that same love. if you tapped in and locked in as hard as he is.
Every day,
Every single day.
I wake up and I know Mincho is gonna be there with me check, and that's why that means something. Bro. That's why when I'm out here offering all these free Patreons, bro, because I want y'all to be there. I'm gonna say all y'all name. I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna show up to your birthday party. I'm gonna probably blow cigarette smoke in your face or something. But I'm gonna be there, and I want to do that for all of you. We want to do that for all of you.
I'll probably blow weed smoke in your face, but it's gonna be the same exact thing.
Hey, you're getting the buzz either way.
We could sing Lupe Fiasco Superstar if you want, or we could do the electric slide 3 times if that's what you want to do for the day. You know what I'm saying?
We can shout out all of Central America. We can do whatever you want. Let's tap in. Mincho, thank you. Love you, big dog. Had a wonderful time on Mincho Day. Can't wait for the next one.
100%.
Thank you, Patreon. Thank you, everyone.
Till next time, y'all.